Hi all, this is your K-pop auntie Carly, and I am back with another Stray Kids reaction in the form of 3Racha Small Things. I'm going to keep going with 3Racha until I come to the end of their early mixtapes and all. So it's going to be a little while. I'm only really doing one a week, so that's math. It'll take a while. Actually, I'm going to wear both of these. Oh, go ahead and subscribe because I am going to be having all sorts of discography and content coming out. And over on Patreon, I finished up the Survival show. I'm watching Kingdom Legendary Wars, and I'm also getting into the ninth, their first self-produced series. Kitty Cam, we have Doc is hanging, and Race here is curled up. Cute. Okay. I can't guarantee that there is not going to be the sound of Star Trek coming through the walls. My husband is listening to phasers on full blast, not set on stun, very loudly. Okay. Where's my volume at? I think we're good. First time through, I'm just going to listen to it. Second time through, I'm going to bring up a lyric version. And this is 3Racha's site. They are the ones doing that wavy effect. Thank you, 3Racha.
같던 감정아 오늘도 잘 버텨줘서 고마워 Thanks for little things 하루 여태 건 힘들었어도 괜찮잖아 매일 밤마다 생각하는 고민도 아마 내일이면 해결 Good night 잠이 낮에 가다 갑자기 생각나 어제 하던 가사들이 막혔었는데 다 부러지 해설라 오기 전 어김없이 줄줄 새어나 마치 깨진 똥처럼 영감이 새지 감사해 이것마저도 작은 것 하나하나가 행복을 세계만 행복해 세상 다 가진 the miss.
Okay, so first impression is we have kind of a more simple background music going on that we have in some of these early 3Racha tapes, where it's kind of, because that's how early rap, that's how you get going, man. You just put a simple beat together and you rap to it. That's what you kind of expect out of early rap tapes. Alright, so even, yeah, it's not as simple on the rap end, though, because he is mixing it up some. It's not just straight through one tone, you know? He's mixing up his tone and his cadence and stuff, so he's already diversifying there. Got our Aussie in there. There's no lyrics or music video. I guess you can sit there for now. Thank you.
긍정적이게 살자는 마인드는 남편하고 연전한데 웃음기는 꿈을 잡기 위해 요정을 떠났네 내가 원하기 위해 어두운 내가 싫게 두 눈 부릅던 일상 속 행복들을 찾기 위해 얼마 가서 멈칫 이건 찾을 필요도 없이 여기저기서 알아서 날 찾아오더라 기분 좋지 약속에 늦을까봐 뛰는데 신호등이 완벽한 타이밍에 속이 뻥 뚫리네 때마침 불어오는 바람이 고맙게도 뒤에서 날 미네 더 빠르게 버스 정류장에 파이팅 넘치는 잠시 후 도착한다는 소리와 함께 드는 기분 좋은 게
Jaga's mixing it up too. Like I said, it's a real simple background beat that they have going on. It's focusing more on their rap and the switch ups and everything that they're using. Yeah.
Small things that matter. 요새 너무 바쁘고 힘들고 지치고 미래를 대더라. It's the small things that matter, matter, matter. It's the small things that matter, matter, matter. 별거 아닌 것 같지만 기분이야 난 웃게 돼 작아도 충분해. 'Cause it's the small things that matter. Take it in, 다 받아들여. Take it in, give and take. 항상 아빠가 말하지. 작은 것도 소중하게 받아들여 in this 다 받아들여 take it in give and take 항상 아빠가 말하지 받을 만큼 사람들한테도 공유해 우수 좋은 날이다 It's the small things that matter It's the small things that matter 요새 너무 바쁘고 힘들고 지치고 미래를 대하더라 It's the small things that matter 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 It's the small things that matter 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 별거 아닌 것 같지만 기분이야 넌 웃게 돼 작아도 충분해 Cause it's the small things that matter
Yeah. Lyrics video, hang on, then thoughts. Thoughts on what the song is about small things mattering. And I'm going to guess that they're each going to talk a little bit about what the small things are that matter to them. I have one of my small things right here. Say hi. He's a good boy. Do you want up? Is that why you're sitting so close to me staring at me? You're just going to sit there and stare at me? That's awesome. Cats, dude. All right. I wouldn't necessarily put it on my playlist. There's not a ton of the early 3Racha that I would put on my playlist just because it tends to be, more towards that younger, simpler, and experimenting side of things. Whereas, I'm seeing where they're getting to. I'm seeing the talent that's coming out of this, especially with how they're switching up the raps and playing with different flows and everything in here. But I don't know that I'd playlist it. It's... My cat's squinting at me. I don't think he agrees. Okay, let's see what the lyrics are. Let's see if they're talking about small things that matter. Buddy, are you? He's good. Feels like my emotions will burst by one touch again. Thanks for putting up well with me. Thanks for little things I do. Although it's been hard so far, it's okay, even if you worry about it every night. It will probably be resolved tomorrow. Good night. I suddenly remember as I go to sleep, the lyrics I was stuck writing yesterday became unblocked. Before it comes out of line without fail, the inspiration comes like poison. Interesting. Comes like poison, just infecting his veins. That's... You're getting hair all... Well, I'm getting hair all over myself because I'm petting him and then... Okay. So, saying how he had writer's block, then he goes to bed and just poof out of nowhere comes to him now, and before it comes out of line, without fail, the inspiration comes like poison. Thank you. Even something as small as these, each things are a century of happiness. So there's little things like that. The lyrics they just came. I was blocked on them, and then just all of a sudden, boom, there they are. I think we've all had some moments like that where we're stuck with something, stuck with I can't, and then all of a sudden it comes to you, and you feel so victorious for a second. Smile with every happiness in the world, even the alarm that woke me up so I can eat in the morning. Thank you all day, even with my slowpoke attitude. Yeah, even stuff like that, even hey, we all hate our alarm clocks, but it lets us get up in enough time to actually eat breakfast instead of rushing out the door and not even having time to grab a coffee. Someday I'll repay the people who trust and don't give up on me with success and hope and the twisted path to our goal. You too, who led us properly to it. Nice. Is that J1 talking? The twisted. I wonder if he's talking about Spearby and CB97. They're Changbin and Chan. I know that he. I think he met Jisung first, Han first, and then Changbin. So. But then it was, they could be speaking about each other, because it's not necessarily J-Hope, wrong group. It's not necessarily J1, Han talking about them. They could be, any of them could have written this lyrics and said, you two led us properly to it. CB and Spearby for being by my side. Thank you all day. Until the morning sun comes, I will speak to the Lord who gave me this happiness until the night. Although I've been busy lately, it's difficult and tiring, even if it makes me bitter. It's a small thing. Although it seems like nothing vibes up, you should smile. Let's laugh more often. In this road, I have a lot of time alone by my headache, but my headache is complicated. Living positivity. Just stuttered there. Living positively with a mindset that doesn't change is still the same. So we can grab our dream with a smile. The journey begins. I hate the darkness under the path that I wanted. Two open eyes so I can find the happiness in my daily life. I haven't gone far. I don't need to stop searching. It feels good knowing I searched here and there and came here. I ran because I might be late to our promise, but the traffic light's perfect timing blocked me. Thanks to the wind that pushes me behind so I can run faster. Fighting spirit, don't lose at the bus stop. Hearing the sound with its arrival, it feels good. This kind of place exists even if I chase the time, chasing the time and the work I do while pursuing my dreams. Of course, it's not a tiring hardship, even if that's the case, the small happiness going too fast. Even if that's the case, the small happiness doesn't appear. Under the unfamiliar road lies the familiar place. So he's talking about the path that they're walking and how it's dark on that path, kind of like that untrodden path that Stray Kids explores later on, the path not taken. Receive it all. My dad always, give and take, my dad always say, receive and treasure even the small things. In the star, give a world. In the star, give a world you should live in happiness. Share it with other people just as much as you receive, because it's a good, fortunate day. It's the small things that matter. It's enough no matter how small. The small things matter. Thanks for watching. Thank you for translating. Yeah, these songs are good sometimes to remind us of the small things, because when you live just like a normal, quote-unquote normal life, and even when you live a completely unnormal life, like I'm sure these guys do, it's because we think, oh man, all that fame and all these things that people, try to ascend to, and you have this idea that they've found it by now. And I was like, oh man, they are so, like, they thought they were busy during the lyrics about being busy. They're way busier now, I'm sure. And even for them, for us as like quote unquote normal lives, it is those small things that really kind of make things. I don't think that changes. It's when you're rich and powerful and everything, you can afford to go on these grand vacations and all. But when it comes down to it, it's, lately I've been having Bailey's in my coffee in the morning, and for just a little bit for the first cup, and it's just like you get that little sense of hee, I'm having some Bailey's in my coffee. I'm not supposed to do that, but I am. And it's those small things, it's so my encouragement to you to find your small things, whether it's some Bailey's in your morning coffee, just a little bit to make you feel like you're being rebellious or something. Find it and just enjoy something every day. Little things. It makes life better. This is not Bailey's. This is water. Okay. Have a good day.